Quinn Ewers is back, baby, and he just led number 1 Texas to a dominant 34-3 smackdown over number 18 Oklahoma in this year's installment of the Red River rivalry. And looking at this matchup on paper, was it ever really in doubt? For about 18 minutes it was. In his first game back after an oblique injury sidelined him for 2 weeks, Ewers was looking a little rusty. I mean, the dude threw a pick to Billy Bowman Jr. on the very first drive. And after a constipated offense in the first quarter, you could practically hear half the stadium clamoring for Sark to put in Arch Manning. Going into the second quarter, OU was up by 3. But that won't last long, as true freshman QB Michael Hawkins Jr. would ruin Oklahoma's chances. He relied too much on running the ball when his first option wasn't open. He was the first true freshman in Sooners history to start in the Red River rivalry, and his experience, or lack thereof, really showed. And with Texas cruising to a 31-point lead by halftime, the Manning mania from the previous quarter only ramped up. Fans were foaming at the mouth for Arch to take a snap in this marquee rivalry. They wanted to see what the Golden Boy could do on the big stage. I mean, the game was in the bag, right? But Steve Sarkisian stuck with his usual rotation, and now you've got folks on Twitter acting like it was a crime against football humanity that Manning didn't get a single down. Quinn Ewers ended up throwing a touchdown and even ran one in himself, but you could see the hesitation in his game early on. Fans started wondering if this was going to be a repeat of his struggles before getting hurt. I get it though. He's had Arch Manning breathing down his neck, and you know that adds some pressure. But was this year's Texas win earned or given? Billy Bowman, Sooners defensive back, came out with what might be the most delusional post-game take of the year. After getting steamrolled by a sleepy Texas group, Bowman decided to let the world know he thinks they didn't earn that win. Oklahoma got bodied out there. But here comes Bowman acting like Texas just lucked into it. Maybe it's that Sooner pride talking, but come on, a 31-point beatdown? You mean to tell me you're selling games that hard? Here's what he said. Just opportunities. We just gave it to them. As a defense, we're better than that, like Coach said. We take full accountability, especially me and Danny, Stutzman. But end of story, we gave it to them. In my mind, they didn't earn what they got shortly after that interception.